Hi, you guys. So I did a poll last week and asked what your favorite type of appetizers are for football parties. And so many of you came back and said chips and dip, which I absolutely love chips and dip. One of my biggest weaknesses, I'm just addicted. So I'm gonna share with you 6 chip and dip recipes. You're gonna love them. They're gonna be perfect for your football, Super Bowl Sunday parties. Nothing better than a really good chip and dip or appetizer to serve to your friends and family. So I hope you love these recipes. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. I've been sharing tons of appetizers with you in preparation for the Super Bowl coming up. So this will be really helpful if you're trying to plan out what you're gonna make. Let's get going with these 6 chip and dip recipes. So this is going to be a corn and bacon dip. I have sour cream. I already have a cup of mayonnaise in my bowl. So you're just gonna add all of these ingredients together. I have 2 cans of corn that I will drain before I add them in. And then I'm going to be adding bacon. I have these bacon crumbles. You can cook your own bacon and cut it up if you'd like. I love how convenient these crumbles are though. So I'm using half of a cup. I'm also going to use half of a cup of, I have sharp cheddar shredded cheese. Really good combo with the corn and the bacon. I'm going to add in some garlic powder, about a teaspoon. I'm going to add in some pepper as well, about a teaspoon of pepper. Give all of this a really good mix. You'll want to make this earlier in the day before you want to serve it so that the flavors can combine. But it is so good. Very, very addicting. Anything with bacon is always a huge hit. So serve these with some tortilla chips, or you can do Fritos. Corn chip scoops are also really good with this one. This one makes a really big batch, which is great because it is a huge hit. You will be constantly filling up the dip bowl on this one. So everyone loves it. I really like using my crock pot for dips. I have my tortilla chips, I have cream cheese, some regular pork sausage, and a can of rotel. So basically just 3 simple ingredients, and this is such a good dip. So I'm going to cook up my Jimmy Dean sausage. I'm just gonna break it up into the crumbles and cook it all the way through. So just like you would cook your ground beef. So I'm just breaking it up, cooking all the sides. So once it is all done, I will drain any grease and then it'll be ready to go into my crock pot. So I have my sausage, I have my cream cheese, which is gonna make this so nice and creamy and rich. And I have a can of rotel with diced green chilies. So really simple. I love easy recipes. This is so easy to make in the crock pot. You just dump this in and you can set it on high if you like or on low depending on how much time you have. And then you want to stir every 30 minutes or so to combine this cream cheese with the sausage and the rotel. So good. I love that it keeps the dip warm throughout your party so you don't have to worry about it cooling off and having to reheat it at all. Look how creamy this is. It is so good. Very addicting. I just can't get enough of dips. And when I asked you guys what your favorite appetizers were, and a lot of you said chips and dip, I am right there with you. I love dip, and it is just such a great appetizer, such a great snack, and so many different dips you can make. I'm going to do another crock pot dip, and this is spinach artichoke dip. I really love spinach artichoke dip. I have been loving it forever. So I have frozen spinach. I have some cream cheese, a packet of cream cheese. I have some mozzarella cheese. I'm going to use 1 cup that I have left in this bag of mozzarella cheese. I'm going to use some Parmesan cheese. I have the shredded Parmesan. I'm going to use 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. This is so rich. It's so good. I can't get enough of this. This is on repeat always. I'm going to use some plain Greek yogurt. You can use sour cream if you'd like, but I have some plain Greek yogurt on hand and I really love it in dips. It just does really well in dips. I have minced garlic, a tablespoon. I have some artichoke hearts. So I've drained my can and I'm going to cut up these artichoke hearts into some small pieces so that they're more bite-sized and easier to scoop up when we're ready to have this dip. So I've just kind of chopped them up with my knife into some smaller bite-sized pieces. I love artichoke hearts. They are so good in this dip. Give it a little bit of a mix. You won't be able to mix it that well because of the frozen spinach and the cream cheese, but give it a little bit of a mix. I'm going to cook this on low You can do for 2 to 3 hours, or you can do it on high for 1 to 2 hours, depending on how much time you have. And then you'll want to stir this about every 30 minutes. So here it is, nice and warm. I'm just going to stir it until it gets nice and creamy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You can serve this with your favorite chips, crackers, veggie slices. I love it. So this is a TikTok viral boat dip, and this is on repeat at our house. It is so easy. So I have a container of sour cream, and it's just a really easy ingredients: rotel, taco seasoning, and shredded cheddar cheese. It just doesn't get any easier. So I'm just going to add in the rotel. You don't need to drain it or anything, so a little bit of juice in there. I have my taco seasoning, 1 packet of taco seasoning, and shredded cheddar cheese. I'm going to use a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. So 4 ingredients, and this stuff is amazing. It is so, so good. There's definitely a reason why it went viral on TikTok a while back, and I just have it on repeat anytime we need to make some really yummy appetizers. And this one is really perfect for football parties. So you'll serve this with some tortilla chips or some Frito scoop chips. It's so, so good. You will absolutely love it. This crockpot dip is with chili, and it's chili with no beans, but you can use your favorite kind of chili. And I have 2 blocks of cream cheese. So I'm actually doubling this. You could do 1 and 1, and sometimes I do it that way in a smaller crock pot, but I'm doubling this dip because it is so addicting and it's just absolutely amazing. So 2 cans of chili, 2 blocks of cream cheese, and you'll just heat this up. You can put it on high for about an hour, stirring every half an hour, or you can do it on low for 2 to 3 hours, whichever you have time for. And then you can serve this with your favorite chips, Frito scoops, whatever you would like. And this is so good. I have been making this dip for years. It is always requested, and it honestly doesn't get any easier. It's only 2 ingredients. Just dump it in the crock pot. It is warm. It's so comforting. And just a really huge, huge crowd pleaser. You will absolutely love this one. Nobody will know that it's just a simple 2 ingredient little dip. It really seems like it's something that's way more complicated because it is amazing. So just stir it until that cream cheese smoothens out and you're ready to go. So I'm going to be doing a Texas trash hot bean dip, and this is a huge, huge crowd pleaser. My family loves this one. So I'm adding together, I have my cream cheese, and I have it a little bit softened at room temperature. So I'm going to add the cream cheese in. I'm going to add in sour cream. It's just a really good base for this. I'm going to use 1 cup of sour cream. I have my refried beans. So I have 2 cans of refried beans that I will add into here, and just use your favorite kind that you like. So I have just my regular refried beans. Adding in the second can, and then I'm going to add in my taco seasoning. So I have a packet of taco seasoning. We love Tex-Mex, Southwest style appetizers. Anything with taco seasoning is always a huge hit. We just love Mexican food around our family. So this one is really good. It's right up our alley. And we love a good hot dip. So I'm adding this into my Pyrex dish. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. So I have a nice layer here on the bottom of my Pyrex dish. Smooth it out a bit. And then I'm going to add on top, I have some Monterey Jack cheese. So I'm going to add about a cup of Monterey Jack on top of this yummy bean dip. And then I'm going to add some Colby Jack cheese also, a nice little layer of about 1 cup. So once this cheese is on nice and good, I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go. You can serve with tortilla chips. It's a huge, huge hit. It will be perfect at your football and Super Bowl parties. I hope you loved these Super Bowl party appetizer ideas. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.